ahead.
He done went out here, got his head all shaved up and everything, and looking like some damn man. I don't know who the hell he is.
She hating. She talking about
shit.
She don't
and
like
he
it.
say I'm hating on him and every damn thing. You know, hey, nigga get ready to turn 30.
That's right.
You know, but he gonna always be my baby. I don't give a damn what he try to do. Always had that baby face.
Wait, you know what? Me and Mikkel, we was talking last week. I gotta have you talk about this. Tell them. So on one of the shows, they was talking about one of the guys on the show. He was uncircumcised, and she was talking about what she was talking. She just was saying how he should get it done, and because they having a baby, because she wants the son to get it done, but he don't want. Yeah, that's what I said, and I was telling them that I can't do that now. I just researched it and everything, but I was telling them that when I was born, I was born sick. Won't you tell them about that?
Yeah, he was this motherfucker killed me.
Oh no!
Man up there had, had a heart attack on the table. Heart stop. They gave me, first I was supposed to have him vaginal. Then the cord got wrapped around his throat. I'm glad it didn't choke his little ass though, but it almost did. And he caused me the agony and the ecstasy. And so they decided that they was going to cut him out of me. So anything to stop this damn pain that was going on. They getting me ready for that and everything. And I go into this nosebleed thing. My nose, I start to hemorrhage from my nose, and they trying to stop that blood coming from everywhere in my eyes. Blood in my eyes, blood coming all out my mouth, my nose, everything. They trying to stop that so it don't get in my lungs. And all the time still having these labor pains that was going on. Then after seemed like they got that together, my heart stopped. Then after my heart stopped, they got that going together. They finally got him here, hollering, kicking, and screaming. Got him on out. And when I came out the operating room, labor room, and all that, I was on his table, but I was still covered in blood, but he hadn't had a chance to clean me up. And my sister cousin, she come up there to see about me and see if I was still alive, because I was in there by myself, going through all this. And she see me and got to screaming and howling. Oh, they done killed her. They done killed her. She dead. Oh, blood was everywhere. I was a mess. Couldn't even talk. I had blood coming all out, still coming out my mouth. Oh my God, and I kept telling him something wrong with him. Something wrong with him. They kept saying, oh no. Oh no, Miss Smith. He's perfect. Oh, he's a bad little thing, he is. There ain't nothing wrong when I say there's something wrong with him. Check him out real good, because something's wrong with him. So they figure it's just the medicine and stuff that they had gave me. They put me in a room, private room all by myself. And still had me hooked up to the blood and IVs and this and that and everything. I couldn't swallow. And I kept trying to tell him when I could get a word out, I kept trying to tell him there was something wrong with him. But this went on for 3 more days. After the 3rd day, they decided that they were going to let me go over there to where other ladies were that had their babies. And go over to that floor. So I went on over there. When I got on over there, I finally did see the little sucker. He's 3 days old when I seen him. And see, if you don't get a baby circumcised the first certain hours that he's here on this earth, they can't circumcise. Because the nerves around the penis are not together. They don't come together. They're sensitive, but not that sensitive. And they could go ahead and take that excess skin off and it won't hurt at all. It doesn't really bother him because the nerves haven't come together. And I kept telling them, go ahead and circumcise. I had signed the papers and everything. They said, no, it's too late. He's 3 days old. I said, well, he's 3 days old. You can still, you know. It ain't like he's a month old or he's a week or so in 3 days. He said, no, you cannot do that to him. That would be agony to him. Every time he pee-peed or anything like that, that would set him in a fit. Well, it wasn't like I didn't understand. So I told the doctor, all right, y'all won't circumcise him. Check him out and see if he's all look in his mouth and his throat, because he's pulling when he goes to breathe. All of a sudden he's starting to pull real hard to breathe, you know, and he sounds raspy in his throat. So they said, all right, Miss Smith, we're going to shut your mouth. You've been hollering this ever since this boy been born. We're going to take him down and we're going to give him 1, 2, 3. And that's what they did. I laid down for my nap. They gave me a needle or something. I'm laying up there. After a while, the doctor come and said, Miss Smith, we need you to come downstairs and sign some papers. I signed some papers for what? He's all right. They said, no, we need you to sign these papers. I went down, they put me in a wheelchair. I'm all grogged up now from the needles and stuff they had given me. Took me down to another floor where I didn't know where I was at. They had that little sucker in the cage. He had tubes, needles, stuck here, there, everywhere. Oh, he looked like some kind of machine. I said, well, what the? Oh, well, see, he's got a little tear in his throat, and we're going to have to operate on it, and if we don't operate on it, it'll kill him. What had happened is when they pull a baby out of the mother's womb, or however he get here, he usually has mucus in his throat or in his nose, and they have a suction thing that pulls all that out. And what had happened was it went too deep, and when it pinched in his throat, and it made a hole in his larynx. So by no medication or nobody knowing it was there, it was swelling up and closing up a little bit every day, and that's why he was getting an extra pull trying to breathe, because it was closing up. And they got him out of there. They took him to children. Well, I didn't know what. I had been in there, like 4 days now. Because I didn't go over there till the 3rd day. So I told him I had to go. So, what do you mean you got to go? I said, no. I got to sign myself out of here. I'd have to go over there tomorrow and see what's going on with this boy. Because I had told his daddy that he was here. He didn't seem like he gave a damn. So I said, well, I got to go. I'm all stapled up now, mind you. Stapled and everything else from where they had cut me. And hoping to God I wouldn't pass out, because every now and then blood was just spurting. Blood from here, blood from there. I had went to this hospital and I had started bleeding because I was moving around and I wasn't supposed to be up out of the bed. Well, you know, in the olden days, they didn't let you come downstairs until at least 2-3 weeks before you even could come down a pair of steps. I wouldn't listen to nobody. I'm gonna do this my own self. I got in there and they told me about what was wrong with him. And when they was going to operate, they wasn't going to operate until like the end of the week. And they had took him like on a Monday. So I'm still hoping in the process of it all, they were circumcising. And while they had him in the what's name that they were still circumcised, they said, no man, we can only operate on his throat. We cannot operate on his penis too. So he never did get that operation. But I tried like the dickens, but like they told me, they said it would be entirely too painful for him. And even if he gets it done after he gets grown, he will know something that he didn't know before.
Remember that time we went when I was like 10?
Yeah, and they looked at it and everything and said, oh no, best thing you could do is just leave him alone. I said, no, you should be able to. How you gonna feel all that? And man said, no, miss, you don't want to do that to him. And so I finally decided I would leave it alone. You know, but half of the men in the world at that time were being born without being circumcised was a new thing. Mm-hmm. And so half the men in the world weren't circumcised. And this thing was something new that they had been starting to do on boy babies, you know. So I just left it at that. But he took me through heaven and hell. But I was so connected to him, I knew what was wrong. And I kept telling him, and he said his throat. I told him where it was at. And I've always been that way with him. If something's wrong or whatever, you know. He like to think it ain't. You know, but you either know him, you know the little suckers, or you don't know him. He was my last, so I wasn't going back no more. Plus, I wasn't looking for him no damn way. He was like one of them mistakes. Cause the last baby I had was 10 damn years difference in between. Now you know damn well I wasn't running back to go get no another one after 10 years. They just couldn't find him. They thought I was crazy. You know how I forget what they call it. When you think you're pregnant and you're not. That's what they were saying.
You got to make all that noise coming in here?
Yeah, no, that's my oldest son. I didn't have no problem having him, but this other little snake, oh, I'm telling you, all the trouble in the world trying to get him here. And he was something. After they had operated on him, they said, they heard him crying. So the nurse said, oh, you got a bad little boy. You hand it here, because I need it right now. He said, you got a bad little boy. I said, a bad little boy? She said, oh, he was in the NICU, and he was in there crying and raising hell. I said, raising hell? She said, oh, you don't hear babies crying in the NICU.
In the NICU?
Yeah. I said, you don't? She said, no, because they all have things in their throats, stuck in their throats, and you know, it helps them breathe and everything. He had pulled his out, pulled out all the damn tubes they had put in him. He was so bad. And oh, he was up there kicking and raising hell. So she figured, well, if he was doing all that, they would let him go ahead and kick and raise hell and see how far it would go, see if his throat was all right. If it didn't choke him up or anything, a thing would go off if it was. But to see how good he was breathing and everything, since he was so bad, he was going to display himself to everybody. And they let him be like that for a couple of days, and then they said, oh, well, you could come and get him and take him home. You know, oh, he was a bad little somebody. Rotten, spoiled, everybody hugging, kissing on him and licking on him and everything. That's all he always been a rotten thing. But I ain't go back for no more, I bet you that one. No. And I just knew that he was the last, you know. God, I got too much sugar in it. Dang. I knew he was the last. I knew there wasn't no more. You know, some women, they have problems when they have babies. They want to get their tubes tied. Let me tell you something. Don't get your tubes tied. People say, I don't want to have no babies, and if you can't have no more babies than what God give you. You can't have no more than what He give you, than what He let come here. You are an instrument. And you go ahead and you cut off those natural flows and this and that. You cause a lot of things to go wrong down there. Talking about bleed to death. I have heard someone, I told him, I said, baby, don't do that. Oh, you shut up. What you know? I'm gonna get these two tied. I had no more damn babies. I done had enough. I did my duty. I said, okay, you did your duty, but you ain't gotta have your tubes tied. Now it's, oh, I wish I had listened to you. These bitches stay on more than they stay off. That's all I do is just bleed, bleed, bleed. I can't even get a damn piece without bleeding here or bleeding there. I hate it. I said, I told you it would go off automatically by itself if you would just leave it alone. I couldn't take that chance and bleed. You can't believe what I tell you? No, I couldn't take that chance. You know what you were talking about. Oh, I didn't know what I was talking about. I was trying to tell you. I was trying to tell you for, you know, because I knew. How can I tell you something I didn't know about? Shit. That's the worst thing you can do to yourself. Cut off that body function.
Amber, your tubes tied?
No, but I would get them tied because that's not the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, all right, then. Do it your way. I can tell you, do it your way, honey, because you'll be bleeding from here to Chicago.
No, not necessarily. It all depends on your body.
Okay.
It all depends on your body.
I tell you.
It's not necessary. You don't. They don't always have.
Okay, baby, you're allowed to believe what you want to believe. And just buy
some people who have never had
a truckload of pads.
They periods stay on for 10 days. There's people that have kids that periods stay on for 10 days.
Ain't that too long to have?
It all depends on your body.
10 days
7
is
days.
Too long. Ain't nobody pull that no damn period on 10 days.
Yes, it is, because that's spotting.
Yeah.
I thought that was 7 days.
Sometimes it's 7 days, but then you spot, so that's still considered a period.
No, I don't want to talk about that.
But it all depends on your body. You can never have anything done to you, and your period can stay on forever.
A man should know about all that of a woman's functions.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a woman should know about a man's function.
Well, I should know. I don't
They
even
should.
know.
Tell them about all that. What is that, EPD or whatever?
That's the only thing they need to know
about. Man's reptile dysfunction. They don't talk about that shit. Shit.
So you just
can't get it up and it won't lay down and all that old shit. Hey, what? I can look up, but you can't look down.
Tell them about your birthday and stuff.
What about my birthday?
That it just passed. You seen another year?
Let me tell you, God was good to me. I am 69 years old. Next year I'll be 70. I guess these niggas will get it together and give me something worthwhile. You know. But I was blessed because a lot of people didn't wake up that day. My birthday's on the 3rd of November. And I was blessed. Woke me up. And let me tell you, I didn't do nothing. I just laid around in bed and watched TV and, I did what I wanted to do, and that was nothing.
Damn sure I ain't cook.
I just didn't feel like doing nothing, and I didn't do nothing.
That cat gotta go. Y'all got to get that cat out of here.
Can't bother you. I ain't thought about that cat. Ain't nothing but a baby.
They'll just be bringing in anything.
I didn't bring in anything. But I won't bring no cat in like that. He's too sicky for this house. But let me tell you. You got to take care of your body. You young, you out there messing with floozy and doozy and this one and that. When you take care of that body when you young, it'll take care of you when you get older. People are living longer now, and that's a very true fact. But what damn good is it if you're living longer and you're all broke the hell up? And you got pain reeling all through you and everything. Some people
put that cat in the basement.
Made their living by working 2 jobs. Some have worked 3 jobs to keep their family going. Whatever the circumstances was, they did what they had to do. Now that you're older, this is hurting, that's hurting. It's just like being a wrestler. You go out there, you get binged and banged on. You spend up half of your money trying to relieve just your body of the pain that you be in.
That cat, let me...
Leave the cat alone.
No.
That kitty ain't bothering you.
Now you want to shut up.
I just gonna say okay.
What he said, him in the kitchen? Just sit him out on the back steps.
No, it's raining outside.
Oh, I didn't know it was raining out there.
Why would y'all take in a cat with worms?
I didn't take him in. She did. And she said she seen the worm coming out of his butthole.
What the?
You need to go to the SPCA. Why would you bring it here?
I don't know.
Y'all shout out for real.
Yeah. Well, my cats wanted to beat him as soon as they seen him. But I wouldn't want them to get near him. Because them things will slip inside you before you know it. What's wrong with you?
I'm ready to end this because that cat is getting on my... And I know they're going to be complaining.
Come on, boy. Let's get this thing going.
They gonna be talking about y'all like a dog.
The cat got to go.
Oh, forget about the daggone cat. Let's go. Give me one of them.
All right, you going to get one because I got to get upstairs.
You ain't got to do nothing. Stay
do.
black and die.
All right, this one says, blessings. Thank you for sharing each other. Oh, I guess, you're welcome. I'm 30 years old and engaged. My fiance has a daughter from an affair. He cheated on his ex-wife and the woman got pregnant.
Oh, Lord.
We are planning a trip to see his daughter. I really would like to talk to his daughter's mother, woman to woman, so we can be on one accord for the child's sake, since she will be staying with us once our house is finished being built. Catch is that she seems very bitter and plays games. My fiance is emotionally, financially involved and spends quality time with his daughter. Just trying to avoid drama and keep the child first, since our home will be her home too. Thank you in advance. I just want peace.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a pile of shit, believe it or not. You are really in some. And you gotta have good patience and everything else to deal with that situation. Because if she on the nasty side, ooh, girl. But you know what? You can do it. Get that man upstairs a little buzz. Talk to him about it. And you'll let the right things buzz into that, pop into that head. Where you should do, what you should do, and how to do it. You know, God is never wrong. You know. We're the only ones that make mistakes and don't do things the right way, but he doesn't. You know, so give him a little buzz on that. Because that takes a lot of patience and understanding for that. And the child does have a right to know his father, even though he was wrong in doing what he do. And if you could forgive him, why not go ahead and do it? You gotta have some babies too. So, you are married. Did you say you was married to him?
Yeah, they're getting married.
Oh, they're getting married? They're not married.
So they engaged. They're not married yet.
Well, maybe you should unengage yourself and go on somewhere else. Because he ain't your man.
But they're getting a house built. You can't do that.
Yeah, well,
Hopefully
money is only money. It's not worth being miserable. I don't give a darn how much money you have. Let me tell you, you can't take none of it with you.
This is the last one because I really gotta go. This one says, I'm 19 and for some time I've been dating this boy and we starting to get serious. I really loved and care about him. I'm confident that I was good to him. I mean, I treated him really good. And not to mention the fact that he treated me sour, but he got someone pregnant and now they are together. I just felt really down in the dumps. My friend keeps trying to cheer me up by reminding me that I'm in college and doing good for myself, but I'm just so hurt. Any advice?
Keep on doing what you're doing, going to college and do it for yourself. He the one that fucked up. You didn't. I'm glad you ain't go out there and had no damn babies though.
Right.
Keep on taking your ass on the college and come over there and kick your ass myself. Yeah. Don't worry about him. He done fucked up. You sitting around. Well, you can buy yourself a toy.
Plus you're 19. You said buy a toy.
Buy yourself a toy and play with that for a while. Shit.
She shot out for real.
You don't need him.
Barbara Skorpion shot out.
You don't need him. He done already decide which way he want to go, and now he want to trick your life off, fuck you up. Girl, go on to school and forget about that
It was
mess.
supposed to happen.
Wait, so this girl wrote me on Facebook. Let me read this one. And this is the real last one. I thought I had the perfect love story, but it turned out to be my worst nightmare. 2 years ago, I met a man on Instagram. We were already friends on Facebook, and he used to live in the same city. And we had a lot of mutual friends. He always liked my pictures and I thought he was cute, so I gave him my number. From the very first text, we clicked automatically. We talked and FaceTime on the phone all day up until he went to jail. After he got out, we continued on our friendship like he never left. So this summer, I finally decided that he should visit. He asked for me to pay for his plane ticket, and he'll pay me back. 2 weeks later, he said he got a job offer here where I lived and needed $600 to move his stuff. I reluctantly said yes.
Can I get in on that?
Just chime in now on that.
Use you right on up, baby.
He assured me that he had a $6,000 check waiting for him and would pay me back every penny.
Did you see that check? Did you touch it?
Did you smell
About
it?
2 weeks later, he told me he fainted and he was in the hospital and he didn't know how he was going to
Damn, he a good man. How old you say you was?
Yeah, do you like girls? Use your ass up.
How old she say she was?
She ain't say how old she
Oh,
was.
girl.
She said a one-way ticket, and he then asked for another $300 for his medicine a couple days later.
Go on.
At the point I began to get suspicious, but
Really?
She said she
Damn,
began.
after $6,000?
Yeah.
she wrote a long letter. She said, let me finish
Damn.
this. At the point I began to get suspicious, but instead of thinking about the money, I was looking at the bigger picture, which was us finally together. He told me he loved me every day randomly.
Oh,
Last but not
ain't that
least,
nice?
Last but not least, he asked for more money so he could have a phone, and I said no. But I gave in after he pleaded and said he needed communication with me when he's at the airport and no one can help him. The pieces fit the puzzle to me. 2 days before it was time for him to be here, I asked him if he was lying. He got mad, said he was hurt, and called me an evil bitch out of anger. I told him I hated him. He began to message me saying he hoped I died and I was ugly and threatened to blackmail me with pictures. He then began to torment me saying he was outside when the simple fact was he never had intentions on coming. He sat back, let me buy all these things like lingerie for me to wear for him, and let me tell my friends about him. I consider him my best friend. I'm angry, hurt, and confused. My heart is bigger than my head, and it really didn't register in my head what I had done until I told my story out loud to a friend. I kept all the money. Oh, he done got you for your money. She talking about he done changed his name on Facebook to
Duh.
and X like.
Well,
nothing
hey, you
happened.
know what? The only thing I can say to you, baby, is everybody is entitled to make a mistake. You just thank God he gave you a second chance and you didn't marry it. You ain't had no babies.
She never even meet him.
Yeah, exactly.
He a
You did all this
catfish.
for a nigga. You did all this for a motherfucker that you don't even
You
know.
know, you went halfway, but you didn't go all the way.
She went all the way.
You know, we're allowed to make
That's
mistakes,
it.
and you're allowed to. But just don't let it happen no damn more. Grow up and be for real.
All this
Come
went
on
on for
now.
how many years?
This went on for a
Hell,
couple
you could
months.
do that to somebody else too. It's like they did it to you. Yeah, yeah, too. Even the cat had a comment on that.
Damn.
He said, yeah.
That's crazy.
Woo.
Well,
Don't
not
you let
bad.
that happen no more.
Damn.
Thank God he got away from me. God was good to you.
He went to the next one.
I gotta hurry up and eat something. I'm about to fall out here.
I'm about to start getting people like that on Instagram. Send me
Shit.
send me
There
them.
better easy people around. They say, maybe I ought to
Clearly.
get me a cup and put a cup out there.
Clearly.
No, I'm telling you.
God.
Help grandmama get it on. Get it on. Get it on. I love you, baby, but you know what? You just gotta think about it. You just can't let people use you.
God damn.
Dang, that was what, $1,500?
Like 2 or 3.
Yeah, that was good money.
Shit.
I could have paid my rent and
Right?
mortgage or
Just don't let it happen no more. Use your
telling
common
you.
sense.
You need
Yeah,
to-
common sense.
Yeah, think about it.
Common sense. God
Come on here,
damn.
boy. Come on.
All right, we out of here.
That's it?
Yeah.
Nobody, look, now the cat.
Yeah, damn, the cat quiet.
You, the cat, was ready too for the next one.
Look, the cat was very quiet.
We gotta get them to write some more. Write some more letters. I gotta get them to write some more letters.
Because you ain't been doing the thing.
I have.
Yeah,
They
okay.
just scared of you cursing them out.
Scared of you for what?
No, they scared of you.
The hell
Oh,
you
me?
You done laughed at that girl. She done pulled her heart out.
Why? What happened? What girl?
This girl that just wrote that letter.
Oh.
She should have known she was getting got. Like, come on,
When
dog.
I do
That's
that
too
to you,
much.
that means it ain't as bad as it could be.
Everybody falls victim sometimes.
That's
so.
right. That goes to show that you're not perfect and things do happen.
Right.
But don't let it happen again. You think about it. Be so easy running your pocket or to write a check. You get up early in the morning to go to work, go through all that bullshit, and then And you might as well stand on the damn corner and hand out your damn
Wait,
money.
so how is she sending him this money?
Yeah.
Money grams.
Oh, money.
Ain't that a bitch, money gram? Man. I'm gonna stand out there with a cup on the corner. I could do damn good then.
That's crazy.
But you know, like I said, you over title, and you should be able to laugh at yourself.
In a couple years.
You should be able to laugh at yourself. But like I said, you don't let it happen again. You don't keep doing the same dumb thing over and over again. Let somebody keep rinsing you through the shit line.
Right.
Say, oh, I could use this person over and over again. Come on with that.
Right.
Ooh,
That's too
cinnamon.
much. That is too
Cinnamon
much.
tea, boy. Dude. Got my stomach bubbling.
That's because you're drinking that damn
You need to eat that seafood that she just bought.
I ain't eating no seafood. I'm going to eat my damn seafood. You don't worry about that.
I'm about to get
But that cinnamon, that I usually have
Try this one. I think I got a regular one. When I went downtown, I seen Dion again too.
how she doing?
She fine. She still look like Dion. That one tastes better.
That's a little bit better. That's something in that cinnamon made my stomach start to boil.
Then you ain't eat nothing.
All right, y'all. We see y'all tomorrow.
All right, now, hey. I told y'all about them button. I told you about pushing them. Show me how much you love me. I know it ain't my fault if you don't see me. You know that's my son's fault.
But they seen you once a week.
You know, and you know how some people are just downright lazy.
Smell this thing that I bought.